Is it hard to access affordable, healthy food? Then listen carefully. Daryl Addison, an African-American inventor, has patented a process for growing food on demand. He called it Torpedo Pot. Torpedo Pot is a fully automated flower pot that gives you control over your plant's environment. All you do is add soil, seeds, and plants to the flower pot and watch it grow. Yes, Torpedo Pot grows the rest. Visit www.torpedopot.com.
Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News Insider. I am Wongel Zelalem bringing you this report. Today's report is about Paula Patton. You might know her from a bunch of movies. She was the it girl back in the days. Nowadays, we don't see her as much, although she's coming up with a new show, so now maybe we'll see her more. So she made a statement that she finds biracial, the word, offensive to her because, she was raised in a white mother and a black father household. So she does not like it when people call her biracial, which was a surprise to me because that is what she is. But she says there's kind of like a tone to it, and when people say it, it's like detaching from your blackness. Let me just show you what exactly she said. We'll come back and discuss.
I find the term biracial offensive. It's a way for people to separate themselves from African Americans, a way of saying I'm better than that. I have a white parent and a black parent also, and I've always hated the term biracial as well. It just didn't resonate with me. And now, you see this conversation happening more with Colin Kaepernick series and so on, but that was really amazing when I heard you say that. It resonated with me. What are your thoughts when you hear that quote later?
I feel the exact same way. I mean, I think that's not to say that I don't embrace my mother and everything that she's brought to my life, but it was my mother who let me know the world's going to see you as Black. And that is who you are, so don't have any question about that, and I'm very grateful for her. And I think we live in the politics of race in our country are such that when one wants to make it very clear that they're not Black, that it's a way to keep them separate from Black people. And we know we've had a long history in this country of that, of it not being popular to be Black, to be honest with you. And so, yeah, I've always found that to be an offensive term.
So as you heard her, she says she does not like the word and she embraces being Black, which is a wonderful thing. Of course, if you don't embrace who you are, you're always going to end up being insecure or bitter, or your confidence will be low, your self-esteem will be impacted. So I'm glad she embraces it. But I guess for me, what I didn't hear before this was like biracial. Being called biracial was an offensive term, according to her at least, because I have seen a lot of people that come from one white parent and a Black parent always referring to themselves as biracial, and I've never seen them react any kind of way, but her specifically, she doesn't like it, and I guess she has every right to, but maybe she just doesn't think people come from a good place when they're saying that, because in the same statement she said that she loves her mom and she appreciates everything she gave her, but she says her mom raised her from a very young age. She told her that you are Black, the world is going to see you as Black, so accept that you are Black, which I understand, but doesn't your mom feel offended when you're telling her like I don't want to be identified as biracial, I'm Black? Like I always wondered in that household, how does it go when you have two parents, one is white, one is Black, and you're claiming one over the other, and you're saying nope, I'm only this one. Like the other person doesn't get offended because like that's part of them, you're half them, right? But I guess her mom is okay with her making this statement. But there are also people on the other side of the spectrum, that don't want to claim their Blackness because, when it was not so popular to be Black, they rather just say, I am white, and they don't want to mention that they have Black in them. They claim their white side and they just stick with it and they don't want to admit it because they know they'll get more jobs if they identify as white. They know people, will not discriminate against them if they say that they're white. So for their benefit, they might change it up. And now that the Black culture is out and people are trying to imitate it, the same people that said, no, I'm not, Black, I'm white, are now claiming their Blackness. So there's also that side. So I can't be mad at her for wanting to identify as Black, although, she's half Black, half white. Just claim who you are, and if you feel like you're more Black, then say that. But I don't know. I just don't know that part where she gets offended when people call her biracial, because she is. So that part is the one I'm confused. Maybe it's the wording itself that she finds offensive instead of the concept of she came to this world through a white mother and a Black father. You guys let us know down below, because I know most of our audiences are African Americans. So you tell me down below, is it offensive to call someone biracial if they are? Like, it's like me saying I'll be offended if you call me Ethiopian. Like, I am Ethiopian and I live in Africa and that's who I am. So I didn't get that part, but you let us know down below what your thoughts are. I would like to know. I'm Wongel Zelalem bringing you this report. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and download the African Diaspora News Channel app, now available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
Living in America as a Black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a Black American person, you must understand this system, because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.